Here we are at Moffat County Bulldogs soccer. Beautiful day for a homecoming event, and we are happy to be here bringing you all the action. We just got up here because I was down there giving cards for our wonderful station from MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. You can watch soccer and football and sometimes volleyball on demand on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Let's find out what's the score right now.
Hey, you know what, Shane? Well, jumping on top of that, you're exactly right. That is what Moffat County Proud is about. We are about recognizing our kids, and that's why we're here today. Just talked to a gentleman down on the field today, and he had voiced his concern about, man, I wish more people would come and watch soccer games, and they would promote the soccer games. And I agree with you. You are absolutely right, and that is why Moffat County Proud is here, because we love everything. That's why we cover theater with our kids and the arts and music, and we cover all the different sports. And the list goes on and on, Shane, with everything that Moffat County Proud is about. And so thank you to that gentleman for talking to us. We appreciate it, and we are 100% pro Bulldog. And let's get it going, Bulldogs. Here we go. Senior day for the Bulldogs. And they're playing a tough 3A Sailor team up a division. But our Bulldogs are in. They're ready to go, and they've been getting better all year. And right now, they're on the move.
Yeah, we were very excited to cover Bulldog victory. It's been a couple weeks, 10 days ago. And we were excited to be up here bringing you this homecoming game. And again, Steamboat loves their soccer. I mean, they are a fantastic team year in and year out. So if Moffat County can hang tough, can compete with this team, it shows the direction we are going, which is up. So here we go. We'll jump right in. It's 1-0. Thank you for our awesome cameraman, Lance Scranton, who gave us that update right as we got up here. Here they go. The Bulldogs throwing it in. Good throw in, but Steamboat has a bunch of defenders deep in their zone, able to knock it out. So we talked earlier this year about playing defense, the huge key to soccer. And now here's a breakaway. 1-on-2, but great defense by your Bulldogs. And they're going to have the ball out of bounds, and it'll be thrown in down in our end in front of the goal. Ooh, still catching my breath. Senior day here. We were down on the field talking to people, talking to players, and rushed back up here to the Crow's Nest. Shoot, I was even able to find a homecoming football, a little one they're going to throw to the crowd tonight and then tomorrow night at our football game. And again, at the end of the day, folks, successful. You know, you've got to win some games. As you start to be more successful as a program, you're able to bring in more boosters and more people to watch. And at the high school level, yeah, you've got to admit, it sometimes is about winning. It's also about creating great young men and women. But the bottom line is wins and losses. And as you win more, you will draw more of a crowd, and you'll bring more people in to support that sport.
Hey, want to say thank you to all of today's sponsors for bringing you Moffat County Bulldogs soccer. Severson Supply and Rental, Craig Family Dental, Memorial Regional Health, and Bank of Colorado, all a big part of Moffat County Proud. Also want to say thank you to Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, and Moffat County on a breakaway. Big opportunity. Oh, and a great save by the goalie for Steamboat. Holy moly, I think that was Tristan Walls. Almost, man. He almost brought it all the way home.
Yeah, that is absolutely all or nothing there, my friend. When the goalie makes that split-second decision that he is going to come out and challenge that shot, if he is a tiny bit late, it's all over. So he just barely gets there in time, is able to clear the ball, and hey, that's one chance that we had. Got to keep pressing. Pressure. It's all about pressure.
Moffat County working it well right now, being able to move it around, spread the field. Nice pass across, and going to be taken by the Steamboat goalie. Want to say thank you to Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, D&P Contractors, that is, Duran and Pierce, Cook Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Machines That Move Mountains, your Kubota dealer, Eppin Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray.
Bulldogs continue to play good defense, and at this point in the game, we just basically, right before we got up here, you had one breakaway that they were able to get the goal on, but since then, not a lot of offensive opportunities for Steamboat. Great defense as usual for your Bulldogs, and a very stout goalie back there. What is that young man's name, Kip?
So Daniel Moore in the goalie box today. He does a great job back there, really athletic kid. Talked to several of the kids today at school, and they were pumped up for today's game. They knew they had a big challenge against this highly ranked Sailor team, but they were up for it. They were pumped, they were ready to go, and exciting to see them working together as a team and getting better every week.
Heck yeah, and the fact you throw on that it's homecoming, this is the homecoming soccer game, and a pretty good crowd out here. A really nice afternoon, a little bit of wind, but compared to that temperature we had for the last game, this is gorgeous. And the Bulldogs back in their full defense here in front of their goalie. And again, soccer is all about every once in a while getting an opportunity and making the most of it and playing stout defense. If you can stay within one goal, you always have a chance. The Bulldogs right now still 1-0. Good throw in there, and now let's see if we can get it across the midway point of this field and go on the offense. But they're going to throw it back to their goalie, and that's what you'll see the best teams, as Steamboat is, will just play defense, 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 and get an opportunity and make the most of it.
Want to recognize all of our seniors today. Number 1, Daniel Moore. We already talked about him in the goal box. Also, Tristan Walls. He's number 9. We have number 10, Juan Loya. We have Wyatt Nielsen, number 19. Robert Schmidt, number 52. Luis Tarango, number 99. And Emmanuel Quezada, number 15. That's the seniors for your Bulldogs.
So again, we'll have a stoppage here. The Bulldogs will be bringing it up the field. Yep, let's see what the call is here. Actually, I don't want to get too far ahead. The referees have made a call, so it's going to be Steamboat's ball down here. And this is one of those situations where they are at their best, and you've really got to bear down now and set your defense.
Yeah, free kick coming up. Dangerous spot. And Daniel Moore's got to be on his tippy toes right now. And the referees will confer one more time. Make sure they have the ball in the right spot.
I give them all the credit in the world. I would be lost. We love watching it now, but I don't know all the little idiosyncrasies of the game. So calls like this, I would have no idea. So we trust our officials. All around the state, it's harder and harder to find officials for any high school sporting event because really they don't get paid a ton and they take a lot of junk from a lot of people. So it's one of those things they've got to love doing the officiating, and they know their sport.
Here we go. And he'll pass it. Second guy goes with the shot. Sails way high. No good.
It almost cleared the fence. It was almost a grand slam, Kip.
It did. It did. It got up there. Got a little bit of a crosswind today right now. The field is definitely soggy, Shane, as I walked across it.
Yeah, my sneakers are soaked.
Had that big snow on Sunday and Monday. Melted Tuesday. Here we are Thursday playing. You wouldn't have guessed it that just a few days ago there were 6 inches of snow on that field, and it's October 1st.
Yeah, my goodness. How crazy is that? Usually the weather gods wait till Halloween for us at least, and not this year. We were lucky to even get into October, which made me not so happy, being that I'm not a big snowboarder, obviously. So Bulldogs continue again, 1-0. We have to be honest, Steamboat is high enough ranked. They are an incredible team this year. Not that we aren't, but this is one where it comes in and a lot of people said, oh, I don't know if the Bulldogs have a chance. And we talked to their players and coaches and said, well, we're going to show up and we think we have a chance. And so far, they're playing great as they've got this game right now at 1-0 as we're literally into what would be like the second quarter. We're halfway to halftime. There we go. Steamboat throws it in. See if the Bulldogs can keep playing this great defense here. And we got a shout out here while we're watching this. I'll hold up here as the ball's down in our zone.
Slip it in. And no call. Perfect for the Bulldogs. Good defense. Moore will take it out with a goalie kick.
And as you said, it's so soaked down there. It's hard to show your speed.
They're going to say, Shane, I'm sorry. They said it was out on the Bulldogs. It's going to be a corner kick for the Sailors.
Again, this is where teams get their goals. Set up your best defense here. He's going to kick it right in front of the goalie, and there it is.
And he had the wind with him perfect, too. The wind is going at a perfect angle for that corner kick, but the defense for the Moffat County Bulldogs comes strong and denies that attempt.
As I was saying, hard to showcase your speed when you're on such a sloppy, soggy field like this, because your cleats really dig in, and no one's going to be much faster than anyone else because it's just so soggy. So that really actually helps having a slow field for your Bulldogs here, showcase our defense and stay up with everyone.
Steamboat on the move, and Moffat County defenders swarm the ball, and they're working to clear it. There's a shot, and it sails wide. Good job, Moffat County defense.
So have a shout out here while we have our goalie getting ready to kick it. And this is going out to Frances Grove Nielsen. She is here, and this is Wyatt's mom, and she's considered the soccer mom, and our thoughts and prayers go out to her. She's fighting a tough medical battle, and she hasn't been able to be here for the team this year. She surprised the team today, showed up at 3:30, and it was a tearful, happy event as all the players and coaches were so happy to see her here. And she gets to see her son one time this year. She has to turn right around and go back to the hospital tomorrow, which is not a close one by any means. So again, God bless you, this team, these players, and especially you, Mrs. Nielsen, as you fight that battle. And we're so happy you're here for this homecoming game to watch your son play, and all these kids that are basically your soccer sons.
Hey, Axel Mendoza has a little bit of space, and Steamboat was able to get a leg in there and clear it. Great effort by the Moffat County offense. They were on the move. Remember, everyone, like us on Facebook and share your favorite videos. Moffat County Proud. We have a bunch of them coming up this week for homecoming. Already did the powder puff last night. That was exciting. Wouldn't believe some of the plays they were making last night. It was amazing.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. When you mentioned all the sports and things that we cover earlier, you forgot powder puff football. Oh, and as we speak, here comes the breakaway. Nice job, though, as we show our speed. Catch back up to that player. Now let's set the defense. Good job as you throw yourself down onto this soggy mess to show, hey, I'm here to play and try to win. It takes a lot of effort to throw yourself down in this slop today.
Another corner kick coming up from Steamboat. That wind is still definitely a factor, and it's an advantage Steamboat right now. Bulldog defense is going to have to come strong right now.
Here we go, the setup. It's so nerve-wracking when you're right there in front of the goal. And here it comes, another perfect shot. Tried the header, but just like before, it bounces harmlessly off to the side, and the Bulldogs go back into their defensive formation. I'm going to have a whistle stop play. So rumor has it that Team Scranton last night, which I'm just saying that, I don't know what their name really was, but it was the team coached by our cameraman, the best in the business, Mr. Scranton's oldest son. At this point, not oldest, but a junior in high school. They won the Powder Puff Championship. A ton of incredible female athletes out there showcasing their football skills. It was a lot of fun, and that is available on demand here at MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. A Steamboat whips it down the field, and you have multiple headers back and forth, and the Bulldogs was a great header, and it's back on our side of the field.
Talking to Emmanuel Quezada earlier today, and he had said one of the things that had really helped him out was they watched our film last time, and he said, man, I couldn't believe how many times we left these holes in the middle of our defense. He said, man, that helped us so much, and so we're working on filling in those gaps and toughening up and tightening up that defense. So we're happy, you know, we're bringing you the game. We want to recognize them, but it's great when we know that our film is doing good for them too, and they can actually develop in their game and become a stronger soccer player because of it.
Yeah, so huge with the film. You can see the spacing. And if you don't quite understand that with soccer, right now, you can look out there and you can see that this half of the field, you've got your defensive players getting ready to set up, and you've got your spacing. There's no big pockets, no big holes inside of the team here. I don't know, the easiest way to compare it to football is if you look at a kick coverage team and you have guys over here, they're not covering the entire field. So whatever sport it is, that spacing, that coverage of the field is huge. And as you said, the players of our soccer team looked at that, and now already you can see today, just like that, they improved from it, and their spacing is on point today at this point in a 1-0 battle against Steamboat Springs. Good job.
Daniel Moore will punt it out of there. And folks, that's a great punt. I mean, he's booting that ball 50 yards plus against the wind right now. Great job clearing it for his defense.
To be out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will be doing the two-hand overhead throw in. And now they're on the Steamboat side of the field. There's a nice kick down to just change field position, so to speak here. Oh, and there's a call.
I think we might have had a hand touch right there. This might be a free kick coming up for the Bulldogs. Huge opportunity, Shane.
Big one, big. And you can hear our crowd. They know their soccer. And every time I call one of these games, I know it even better.
All right, Shane, it goes in. It's all yours, buddy, today.
Okay, I'm on top of this.
Who's walking up there? It's number 10, Juan Loya, the senior.
This is huge.
Huge opportunity. Let's put it in, Loya. Come on.
You can tie this up against Steamboat. And go!
I love it. Yeah, baby. Juan getting it done. Great job. That all started with the great punt by Daniel Moore. The offense worked hard. They played together, and that's what happens. And we got a 1-1 game, Shane.
How about that? 1-1. And I hope everybody in the near vicinity and near Maybell could hear that goal.
That was awesome. I love it, man.
How much fun is this? 1-1 against a highly favored, highly ranked 3A school. And now you start to feel, hey, I can do it. Early on you said, I think I can, but now you believe that you can compete.
So I believe, and I might be wrong, Shane, but just making sure we got our A's. They switch every 2 years. They switch the divisions, 2A, 3A, 4A, and all that happens. Uh-oh, Steamboat on the move, trying to break it up. Oh, and they're able to just slide it by.
Dang it.
A little collapse on the defense, and it catches the Bulldogs off guard, and then Sailors are right back up 2-1.
Yeah, and I got your back. You know, regardless of their classification, whether we're right or wrong, they are a powerful team no matter what
ranked
classification.
right now, ranked team. Because, and this is what I mean. So you talk about the different sports. Well, Moffat County is a 2A team in like football, and swimming, I believe, we're 4A. And then in soccer, we're 3A. So it just varies by sport. And so whatever it is, we know that Steamboat is tough. We know they're a top 10 ranked team. And right now, Moffat County playing like they're a ranked team, 2-1, and they are in it.
And they're going to play that back. And that's the awesome thing here on Bulldog Sports On Demand here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. You can play it back just so close to our guy that's running with their one-on-one, getting in there and knocking the ball loose. But then he causes a little bit of problem seeing what's going on, and our goalie isn't quite able to jump for that because he has his view obstructed. It's that close always on any sport between a score or not a score. Now Steamboat down here again, and again, keep this close. I mean, 2-1, we're going to have a whistle blown, and you stay within one in soccer. My goodness, you always have a chance. And a tie against Steamboat, hey, let's be honest, they'd say, oh, you didn't win, but for the Bulldogs, a tie would be a win.
Big penalty kick coming up for Steamboat. Free kick. About 20 meters out. Huge opportunity for the visiting Sailors right now to extend this lead. There's the shot, way high. And good for the Bulldogs as they'll get to take over here. First half action, Moffat County High School homecoming week, senior day, and it's 2-1.
So our Bulldog goal earlier, I was so excited about what happened, I didn't get to describe it. Great job by our shooter. He comes in and he feints right, and he kicks it low left, which, I know terminology, you'd say between the pipes left, basically, and low. What a great shot, and gives these dogs the faith that not only can they compete, but they can beat this Steamboat team. They just got to continue doing what they're doing. Put pressure on, play great defense, keep it close until the end. Oh, and they're going to have a whistle there. And a lot of times you see those cards, red or green or whatever different cards are that come out. And not as much falling down in high school soccer. I like it, these athletes. Oh, here we go, another breakaway.
Nice job defensively.
really good job. He just got in front of his man, so he didn't cause a penalty to be called, and he kicks it out of bounds, and that was a huge play. Steamboat had an opportunity with one of their best scorers coming down one-on-one, and he takes it right away. There's a huge defensive stop for your Bulldogs in this 2-1 homecoming thriller.
Yeah, that was Victor Silva. Great job there, preventing that offensive opportunity for the visiting Sailors. Steamboat will run it right out of bounds. Moffat County will get to throw it in. Or no, they're going to say off of Moffat County. Steamboat will throw it in.
And this wind becoming more and more of a factor in this game now at this point. And I don't know if it's really going to help anybody, whatever side they're on, because it is across the field, not left to right, but it's bottom to top wind.
Steamboat on the move. Moffat County able to defend, and they'll center it. Josh Pando covering some ground. Able to center it, and the goalie will wisely let it roll out. And free kick coming up. Goal kick, I guess.
My goodness, look at how good the shape is that these young men are in. I mean, the running back and forth, up and down this field with the wind against them a lot of the time, and they never stop. Up and down, up and down. Not a ton of reserves on this team either, so they're out here for the full time, and they never stop hustling and running. Great job for our Bulldogs soccer team. So let's see. Steamboat, 2 hands over the head, throw in. Bulldogs with the steal, but now they turned it over. Don't want to let them. It's a 3-on-4, 4-on-4 right now. Great defense for the Bulldogs again, as they're able to take it away. Steamboat gets it past us. And there's another whistle, but they'll keep playing. Here we go, chance.
Oh, big opportunity.
So close.
And the Steamboat goalie's done a great job. Sometimes you'll see those goalies, they'll just sit back in the box. But he has been very aggressive, and he comes all the way out, which can be dangerous. But so far, it's worked well for him, and he's been able to clear it a couple times.
Yeah, so, I mean, you generally think of a goalie, you always think, well, defense. He's a defensive goalie, but Steamboat's goalie is a very offensive goalie, as he comes out and challenges every shot, doesn't hang back, as you said, and makes the Bulldogs make a decision very quickly every time they get down there in this zone. Oh, and now I'm seeing you've got whistles over here behind me too. I was hearing whistles all over the place. No wonder the football team's practicing for their homecoming game. Those whistles, hopefully they're not as apparent out there on this field as they are right here where I'm standing. Here we go, Steamboat now. Going to have a free kick from their end of the soccer field. 2-1, not even to halftime yet. And Steamboat Sailors just choose to pass it around back here in their back half.
Hey, Alex Mendoza comes up and steals it, picks it right from his pocket. He gets it over to Pando. 2 defenders close. That was Emmanuel. Oh, tries to keep it, loses a little bit of footing there in that wet soil, and Steamboat gets it back.
And now it's all about
Steamboat's
speed.
Threatening, got to get back on defense. Shot by Steamboat, gonna fall just outside the net. Great effort that time by Moffat County, and it all started that time with Axel Mendoza as he went in and just picked the pocket of the Sailors and almost put it in for another goal.
All about throwing that ball at the net, taking chances. Your opportunities are there, but you see what happened there. We had the ball way down here in front of their goal, and we had a steal happen, and breaking players for Steamboat are able to get wide open behind our defense. But our speed, you had players hustling back to prevent a good shot from happening. Yeah, there was a shot on goal, but there wasn't much of a chance. Here we go. Deep, hit it now. Oh, yes, that goalie interferes. Almost one of those, I guess he's almost like, I don't know, in the old school game, Nintendo hockey, that goalie, man, he could crush anybody, and there was never a penalty. So that goalie owns that area. He can come out anywhere and get that ball, which he did. But he took a chance there. One of these times you hope, like right now, he's going to give us a chance to get a shot on that goal if he takes a chance and it doesn't pay off. Oh, there's a steal. Steamboat gets it back, and again, great defense. The players are spaced very well, very evenly across this field. There's only been a couple of breakaways, and that's it for Steamboat scoring shots where it was one-on-one. Whoa,
Ooh,
nice. No
beautiful by Victor Silva as he picks the pocket. Steamboat wanted a call, but they're not going to get it. That was beautiful by Silva. Textbook.
Now they have a chance. They're just going. They're not waiting to hear the whining, so to speak. They're just going to go up the court. And here we go. Court, field, grass, it's all
centers
playing
it again.
field.
Oh, and if we just could have trapped it right there, just what got by us a little too quick. If you can stop that, catch it, dribble it up, you got yourself a shot, but that one just a little bit too hot on the ground.
Steamboat again, playing their great defense. It's out of bounds. Bulldogs gonna kick, throw it in, two-hand overhead, nice throw in.
Oh, header!
Oh, nice try.
That was awesome, man. I'm telling you what, that was old Axel Mendoza. He thought half a second, split second decision. Oh, I'll head it, boom, and almost put it in.
Yeah, beautiful, so close, but keep them on their heels, and that's what the Bulldogs are doing right now. And Steamboat now, let's be honest, they came in thinking today would not be too tough, and now they realize they are in a battle with these Bulldogs. Way to go, Bulldogs. We are proud of you. Let's continue and finish this performance. There again.
Battling hard. Shane, one of the things I've been really pleased with this year is watching where this team came from to where they have gotten to. And when we watched them at the beginning of the year, a little bit rusty, worried a little bit about them, but Coach Rusty Cox has came in and just and all of his assistants and did an amazing job with the team, and they have steadily progressed every week, better and better and better. And here they are playing a top 10 team, and they are in it right now. It is 2-1. And it is anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, playing their hearts out. And you stole my thunder there. I was going to say, speaking of Rusty, but you beat me to it. But yeah, the coaches, and I can never stress this enough, that I always feel that when you're going to coach a sport, you should have played that sport. And our soccer coaches, all up through when they were just little kids, through middle school, high school, and a lot of them at the college level have played the sport. They know it. It's in their blood. They think about it all the time. And they're a great coaching staff, and you see, as you talked about, the improvement.
And big kick for Moffat County as they're trying to clear it. Steamboat will come right back. So the field sets north-south. Here's an opportunity for the Sailors coming up. Another good defensive play for the Bulldogs. So the Sailors, you have this, the field sets north to south. Right now we have a kind of a southwest or a southeast, I guess, wind blowing. So advantage Steamboat so far in this half. Hopefully it doesn't change. So the second half, the Bulldogs will have that advantage.
Here's the header attempt, but you can see the wind, I think, just minutely affecting these shots, and all of the headers tried by Steamboat in front of the goal.
Get that ball out of there, Bulldogs. You got to clear it.
All those headers have gone this direction, right to left, and I think that's part of the wind affecting that here. And great defense by the Bulldogs. And look at that. The Bulldogs are just not afraid to go down and get dirty. Oh, it looks like they might have a late whistle there.
Yeah, Josh Pando working on it. And it's going to be on Steamboat, Moffat County ball.
There we go. Good. It went the opposite direction where I thought it was going to go. Thought they might call us for sliding underneath the Steamboat player there. And I know we're getting close to halftime here on our homecoming game, our senior night. What a great performance so far. Let's finish this, though. Here we go. Again, it's just going to be me here with you for a minute. And we'll follow this all the way into halftime. A great performance. So happy to be here on homecoming week. On demand, Bulldog Sports, right now, soccer. And if you're hearing me, you're watching it on Moffat County Proud, and we appreciate it. And all of the sponsors that we have that make it possible for us to be here, bringing you all the action. This full-length soccer game in high-quality HD. Here we go again. Steamboat now steals it up the middle. And Steamboat again with the ball. Looking now to go get that opportunity. Oh, no, it's a one-on-one. See what happens with our goalie, and he's, no, just barely missed the goal. So good job. He forced the shot to go outside. That was a huge defensive stand because 3-1, yeah, you don't know. 2-1, anything is possible. So great job. Steamboat will say he just missed it, but our goalie came out and he forced that shot to go outside. Okay, let me go ahead and we'll give thanks to all these sponsors as the action is happening behind us here on this glorious day of soccer here for the Bulldogs and for the homecoming game. 2-1, your Bulldogs are behind right now. We'd like to thank Craig Family Dental. They're a big sponsor for us, making it possible for us to be here bringing you this soccer action. Bulldogs again playing defense, outstanding defense, keeping the soccer ball on this side of the field, maintaining pressure, and here's another chance at a breakaway. Oh, it just takes a long shot. And it goes to the side of the goal. They're going to switch balls here. I'll continue to give our sponsors credit. Again, thank you to Craig Family Dental, Severson Supply and Rental, the Memorial Hospital, Bank of Colorado. There's only one. You're listening here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises 24/7, Miller Family Appliance, Sales and Service, 3B Enterprises, 3BE, that's Sand, Gravel, and Rock Products, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service Incorporated, 360 Insurance Company, Justin Kowchuk Agency. And the Bulldogs again, just keeping that ball in the center, staying within one goal, which is the goal right now. Stay close and you can win this game. You know now, not only can you compete, but you can beat Steamboat. And our goalie kicks it down the field, and Steamboat's gonna have possession as they're gonna have a whistle and place it at the half point. Mountain West Insurance, Financial Services, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, I'm loving it. D&P, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook, Chevrolet, Ford, and Subaru, Country Living Realty, LLC, that's Country Living, Draper Insurance Group, Great Divide Cleaning Service, that's GDC. And again, Bulldogs still, we have an injury out there. Let's hope our Bulldog's okay as he's gonna hopefully walk this off here. Chaos Inc. Design and Screen Printing, Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Machines That Move Mountains, Epp and Associates, Professional Land Surveyors, Rocky Mountain Automotive Incorporated, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Signs, Banners, Printing, Graphic Design, Identity, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brasky Realty Limited, your full service office, and Mountain Air Spray Company. Again, thank you to all these awesome sponsors who make it possible for us to be here bringing you on-demand Bulldogs soccer action on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. So just more defense. The opportunities are going to be so important now. When you get a chance to score, you have to take your best shot. And the overhead throw in, Steamboat's able to intercept that and knock it back out of bounds with the header. Bulldogs are going to throw it in again. And it's a lot of fun. If you watch, you'll see that our coach, Rusty, I just call him Coach Rusty. We're friends. I love that guy. He is over there. He is so animated. Whether he's screaming support or once in a while mad at himself and kicking the dirt, he's all about these young athletes and all about the game of soccer. He loves it. He's one of those guys that'll be up at 3 in the morning watching some crazy foreign soccer game where there's a championship on the line that I don't know about, but he'll tell me, and I will eventually start to have interest in it because he's so passionate about it. Here we go now. Bulldogs come back, and they're able to screen off the one-on-one, and Steamboat doing a lot of complaining now as far as on their offensive side. They feel as though they're trying to get calls that they're not getting, and you've seen none of that from the Bulldogs. They're just playing their hearts out, hustling up and down this field, and thus the 2-1 deficit, only a 1-goal deficit. And what you'll find in any sport is if you just hang in there and you don't complain, sometimes those referees will start to give the calls to you, and that's not because they're trying to, it's just human nature. There we go, another header for Steamboat. Let's see if Moffat County can get it out of bounds, and they do smartly kick it off the field of play, so it'll be thrown in by Steamboat. And these young men have to be tired at this point. So much running, so much energy being used. Steamboat sets it up again, and they have it to their main score now in the middle of the field. All their offensive players now down on this half of the field. Moffat County again, great defense, gonna kick it out of there. The key is to get it out of the crease, so to speak. There's a long shot. Oh, good job. Our goalie goes to the ground and is able to direct it outside of the goal. And that clock continues to tick down to the halftime, where we will have our senior day here for homecoming 2017 at Moffat County High School. Nearing the end of it now. We've had a lot of different events this week. Soccer tonight, obviously. And last night we had Powder Puff. We had a volleyball game. Tomorrow night we'll have the football game. They will have the bonfire. A lot of events that make up homecoming, including the parade tomorrow, which, gosh, all my nephews are sure excited about that parade. When you're young and you've never experienced that, walking in a parade or riding in one of the vehicles, it sure has meaning to you and it makes you excited. And so all these events still yet to come before we wind down homecoming weekend on Saturday night with the homecoming dance. Still there with that fantastic defense, and now the Bulldogs keeping it on Steamboat's end of the field. Again, just looking for a chance. You want that one opportunity to make your best shot. Take your best opportunity, take your best shot, set up your best offense. Steamboat right now trying to steal it. A scrum has broken out right in front of our Bulldog sideline. See a lot of supportive parents down there. They break out the summer chairs, the fold-out chairs for these games, and love our Bulldog soccer players. Steamboat again, just happy right now, it seems, to have this 1-goal lead. Throws it back on their own end of the field. Oh, Bulldogs almost with a good steal there. See what the call is going to be as the whistle is blowing, and Steamboat gave our Bulldog a pretty good bump here, knocked him to the ground. Let's see what the call is. And they are going to put it in possession of Steamboat, I believe. Let's see, make sure. Yeah, Steamboat has it on the back quarter of their side of the field. Now it's kicked up. Now it's down by our goalie, but the Bulldogs with the ball again. Got to set up this offense. Got to move the ball down the field. There's a nice kick, and it sets up one of our guys. He has a chance if he can get it past the defender. He volleys that ball back and forth. Nice moves. Kicks it back to the guy coming down. Oh, but he gets knocked sideways, and Steamboat back with possession again. The referee moves out of the way. Bulldogs tried to make a steal and missed. Now they got to get back on defense. There we go. Kicks it out to our players on the offensive side. There's a chance. Oh, so close. You just put that one chance, and he almost had it there. Couldn't get it down to our end. Back to Steamboat again, just taking their time. Monotone offense right now. Slow defense for Steamboat. Happy to be up 1-0. They kick it all the way back to their goalie, who stops it, and he's going to kick it. Oh, we came sliding in trying to take that one away. Didn't give him much of a chance to think about it. I like that. What great effort and hustle by these Bulldogs. There's the steal, though. Steamboat's able to take away that shot. Now they're going to kick it all the way down. Bulldogs got to get back on defense. Nice header by your Bulldog. He's going to stay there now, stay between your goal and the ball. Another good job by the Bulldogs. 2-on-1 right now. Well, man through, but the Bulldogs with great defense again. On the late whistle. I wonder what the call is going to be here. Please don't let it be a shot on goal all the way down there. And it is. They're going to have the ball right there, but not as close as it could be. Our score earlier for the Bulldogs came literally as close as you can possibly be to the goalie when you're shooting that shot. This is out. Oh, we'll call it the quarter distance away from our goal on this soccer field. And halftime, it's senior night, so we'll have speeches by our seniors and their introductions being done. Here's the kick at the goal, and our goalie catches it, does a great job, sacrifices his body, and there's the double whistle. And if I'm not mistaken, that means we are at halftime here in this fantastic homecoming battle here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM with the score 2-1. Steamboat Springs Sailors are ahead of your Moffat County Bulldogs. We'll be right back with more on-demand sports here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
All right, second half underway here, or just getting ready to be underway. And so proud of our seniors, Shane. And we have 8 of them this year, and they have done a tremendous job, and they are fired up for this second half. Let's see if we can get it going. Still, now we get the wind a little bit. Like we said, it's blowing kind of southwest, and hopefully that'll be to our advantage this half, and we can tie this back up.
Well, you know, it makes me proud and happy at the same time that you say that the fans on the sideline and the players are able to hear us when we're doing our broadcast voice up here. That's fantastic, because we love these guys, all these athletes, Moffat County. I mean, the parents. How cool that we're up here for this game. Oh, there's a chance.
Almost.
I was hoping that I would just be up here saying stuff and we'd have that goal. And now I know, too, when we got to have our fun goal call, that everybody down there heard me. That makes me feel good about this stuff.
Yeah, that was Pedro Romero. Almost was able to put one in. Just that defender got in there just a second too quick.
So 2-1 now. Your Bulldogs are only down by 1 goal. So close to just being 1-1. They had the one breakaway that just barely got in there. Fantastic game by our goalie and our defense. Here it is.
Nice corner kick. And that's where you see the wind, because that's the way the wind's blowing. And it beautiful. Had a great arc on it, but it got up in that wind and it just pulled it a little bit too far.
So now all of your opportunities, every single chance now you're going to get a shot on goal is so meaningful now. Yes, you hang close to them 2-1, it's meaningful. You find a way to tie or beat Steamboat, it's the memory of your senior lifetime.
Yeah, great crowd down there today. All the lawn chairs lined up almost from goal to goal as the Moffat County fans are cheering on their boys. And it's been exciting so far, 2-1. Hopefully we can pull it off in this second half.
Just awesome that you were able to be down there with our other camera filming the senior day, all the speeches and getting video of all these young men who are seniors. And this is their last homecoming soccer game they're ever going to play in their entire life, at least at the high school level. So I love that we are able to be here and bring you this, and that you're able to check in on demand with MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM, because we cover as much as we can. And if you give us a call, if you give us a text, or send us the instant message on Facebook, let us know what you want to see on here, and thank the sponsors. Go in and say, hey man, you know, I know you're sponsoring. You made it possible for us for Moffat County Proud to be there sponsoring the soccer game, so I want to frequent your business. I want to make my purchases here. It means the world to us. And here we are, still 2-1. Back over to you, Kip.
All right, Moffat County so far in this half has controlled the ball, and here we are again, pressuring that Steamboat defense.
Yeah, get that one more chance here. You want the opportunity. You want to be that guy to tie this up. And again, we talked to the parents. You talked to the parents at halftime. I talked to them before the game. Such a supportive group, and what a group effort to come out there with the lawn chairs, the summer fold-out chairs, and line the sideline and support your players, especially your seniors. And these guys that are going to have a chance to play more still in their lifetime, that's a blessing to be able to go out on the field and battle against another team. As the Bulldogs still keeping it on this end, keeping the pressure on Steamboat. The longer it goes, 2-1, we've seen Steamboat will start to get a little fidgety. They'll make that mistake. They'll try to cherry pick and get that deep pass to get one-on-one. And it'll give you a chance to get up there and get the shot, tie this game up.
And they'll center it. Moore will gobble it up, come out, and let's see him put that leg into it. Beautiful punt as he booms it down the field.
And we said this earlier, but it is so true. This is soccer at its purest. This is soccer at its finest, where a 2-1 game at the highest levels, 2-1 is a very common score at this point in the game. Great defense, great offensive opportunities, capitalizing when you get your free shot right in front of the goal. As we have the American flag waving from where our players are waiting, our reserves. What a fantastic environment and a great showing on both these teams. This is soccer at its finest. Defense left and right. Get your chance and take advantage of it, as the Bulldogs now trying with everything they can to advance this down here and get a shot on goal. Steamboat now, they are just so happy just to sit back. They are really playing a highly defensive battle right now. They know they're up by one.
There we go. Maybe an opportunity to get a pass. Oh, just able. Great save by Steamboat there, because Moffat, oh, there's another shot just wide. Good job by, that was Emmanuel Quezada coming up and taking a shot there, I believe.
And there we go, as you said, and as I said.
Actually, I don't think that was Quezada. I think that was Luis Tarango. Awesome. But man, one pass away, 1 second sooner, and maybe we can put that one in.
Yes, get your chances. And in fact, all the names we can get out of here of our players that we can get onto this broadcast is fantastic. Steamboat, again, just happy to have a 1-goal lead. They are not putting much pressure offensively, but that also can be attributed to how great our Bulldogs are playing right now and playing great defense. Let's see now. Now, as I speak, Steamboat's going to have a chance down on our end of the field to work their offense a little bit. Let's see what they set up now for their offensive strategy.
Steamboat will center it. They bring it back out towards the midline. Moffat County spreading that defense. Nice job clearing it that time. Comes all the way down. So Steamboat does a great job of ball movement. There's no doubt about that. They show that and they pass well. Moffat County so far has done a tremendous job on defense and more offense this half than we saw the first half.
I mean, you just see now, as we said, from start of the season to the point they are now, I mean, they were a good team to start with, but they're playing great now. This, as I said, is organized soccer at its finest at a high school level. Two teams going neck to neck, 2-1, head to head. Now the Bulldogs again getting it out of their end. Now here we go, chance to make one move.
See if we can make somebody miss here. Gets a little bit loose and Steamboat wisely boots it out of bounds. That was Tristan Walls on the move.
And he is a bundle of energy. He is consistently up and down this court, or field I should say, and he's the guy. Let's see what he's going to do here when he throws it in. Is he going to do the flip?
He's definitely getting some momentum. He's going to center it as far as he can, and he does. Beautiful pass inside. Up in the air is the header, double header by Steamboat.
You're right, though. That was fantastic, that throw-in.
That's what sets up a shot. Tries to loop it in. Good idea. You can do that when you got the wind and a leg like Emmanuel Quezada does, and he almost looped it over that goalie's head right into the back of the net.
Here we go again, and they'll set back up again. I believe all the shots on goal so far have been all Bulldogs this half. And you just take those chances. You keep throwing it at the net. You keep taking that chance. One of these times, good things is going to happen, and you are going to tie up this game. All about the Bulldogs defense now at this point. Here we go, one-on-one. Who's faster?
That's dangerous. Empty goal box. Somebody's got to get back there. Ooh, Moore able to recover. And the defense swarms that Sailor offense. And a shot goes sailing well over.
Woo, that right there is the nightmare for the goalie. We spoke about it earlier. When you make that split-second decision, you're going to come out and get the ball. If you don't get it, you're usually giving up a goal. So he'll thank his defenseman there for saving him on that one. And great effort, great heart. But when you miss it, bad things are going to happen. So thank goodness our defenders did a great job, did not give up the goal, and we hustled back, and now we are going to be kicking with our goal. Let's see how far he can kick it now with the wind kind of helping him here. All the way to half. Oh, but the header. See if one of these seniors can
Moffat
step
County,
up.
yeah, working it down. Moffat County definitely senior heavy. And just bit by bit, moving it down. Now a lot more difficult throwing it in from that far east side of the field because you are throwing it right into the wind.
So you think about it.
Working hard.
Yeah, nice move.
Has it in, tries to center it. Out on Steamboat. Corner kick coming up for the Bulldogs.
There you go. Make something happen. And that, you see, Steamboat's like, oh, no. The coach is even saying that's a mistake there. And so it's going to give us our best opportunity.
And it may not even be a corner kick. It might be a penalty kick, Shane.
Woohoo! That's how you make good things happen. Oh, look at this.
Hey, Juan Loya. I got Shane warming up his vocal cords, buddy. Let's put it in the back of the net. Let's see if you can get it done. Tie this game up.
Oh,
he already put one in tonight. Let's see if he can do it again.
Do I ever
Juan Loya taking the honors. All right, folks, here's Shane with the call. Senior Juan Loya.
Here we go. Here's the shot. At goal. Oh, and he stops it, but he comes to behind it. Goal! Yeah, Bulldogs! Ties it up!
Awareness right there, Shane. He hit it. The goalie got to give it to him. He made a great stop, but he followed his shot. And because he followed his shot, it's all tied up 2-2. Bulldogs on the move.
Yes, and this is the game you hope for. This is what you expect out of a homecoming performance. Come out and you are tied with highly rated Steamboat Springs 2-2 on the fantastic follow-up. It was stopped, but he goes right in and puts it in the goal. We're 2-2, folks, here at the Moffat County Bulldogs soccer field.
And we said it early, Shane, the Bulldog offense has looked better this half than the first half, and had just really put the pressure on that Steamboat defense.
So many reasons why you come out in this performance tonight, but let's be honest, it's from the beginning, as we said, of the season to now, they're better. They're performing at the highest level. It's homecoming. You've got the senior mom here, the soccer mom who managed to come up for one game here. So many reasons. I'm so excited I can't even spit all this stuff out, but so many reasons why to play good. It's senior night. You're a senior. And just like that, we're tied 2-2. And now it's not only we can compete, we think we can do it. Now they know they can do it. Now they don't want to tie. They want to beat Steamboat, have this memory the rest of their life. And people are starting to sense it now. You can see it on the field, and you can sense Steamboat. They're not nervous now. They're scared to death, and they say, whoa, this was supposed to be an easy game. We were supposed to come in here and kill this team. What's going on? Well, you came in here to a beehive at the Moffat County Bulldog field, and our team is ready to play on homecoming senior night. Now finish. Let's clear it.
And another penalty going to go against Steamboat. Free kick coming up for the Bulldogs. Yeah, Shane, right now you said it well. Right now it's anybody's game, but definitely momentum is in the favor of our hometown Bulldogs.
The oldest rivalry in the book, the Valley. Who owns the Valley? And for too many years it's been Steamboat, especially in soccer. An opportunity right now, not later, not earlier today, but right now, an opportunity to make a huge statement, a victory that would mean everything. Hold on to the tie right now. Get your chances. The way this second half has been, as you said, all on this side of the field, right side of your screen. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM, right side of the field is where all the action has been here this second half. Let's keep it that way. And we show our speed here as we come down to try to stop this. And it's going to go out of bounds now. Great hustle by your Bulldogs.
And goal kick coming up for Moffat County. Just a few minutes in here to the second half, all knotted up at 2. The Bulldogs are the underdog, and right now they are playing to win 2-2.
Here we go with the soccer ball on Steamboat's side of the field again. And you can see, you just got to keep that pressure again. Stop it from going half court, half the field. Now put it back over there again. Set it up. Make them make a mistake. Get that call so you get that free shot. 2 shots on goal off of 2 penalties tonight. 2 for 2 for your Bulldogs. And man, that second one, I don't know if you want to do it right now, but at some point rewind and look at that awareness when it's blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds now again. So the shot on goal blocked. But as you said, our player had such awareness. He follows up his shot. Like any great offensive player in any sport, follow your shot. And it comes free, and he puts it in the net. And it's so exciting. I'm beside myself now. And even myself, I didn't know. I thought we could. And I thought we were looking like we had a chance. We're hanging in there. And now, man, you just want it so badly for these young men, for these fans, for this team. And again, here we go. Try to steal it. Oh, and he's knocked to the ground. No calls so far tonight. Not a lot of those calls, and that's okay. Just call it evenly. They're not going to call it when you fall on the ground or bail. Oh, there's a blocked shot now. Be smart. You played such great defense all night. And there's a whistle going to stop play.
And this one's going to be advantage Steamboat as they'll have a free kick. And Daniel Moore's got to get ready. There's the shot. And he saves
wow.
it. From the angle up here, we both were like, oh, we thought it was squeaking in,
now
but it didn't. It went out. Great save by Moore.
Now, how crazy is that? That's a smart player by Steamboat. And gosh, I got to say it. He did that before everyone was really set or ready. He stepped back, everybody was getting set, and he went. And here they go. They throw it at the net. Good job, defense. And again, that was our goalie. He might have barely missed that, but he forced it to go barely outside the goal. And that's the kind of, sometimes you got to have a little bit of luck and skill mixed into one. Here we go again. You got to get there. Oh, great job, our goalie again.
Man, oh man, Steamboat showing a big surge right here in the last few minutes.
And he felt all that pressure, so our goalie, very intelligent, smartly runs out, grabs it, and kicks it before anyone has a chance. Woo, my heart's still racing.
And that has to build confidence for the Bulldogs, because Steamboat surged, and they had a few opportunities, and somehow the Bulldogs found a way to keep them from scoring, and they got to feel good about that.
Heck yeah. You know that they're going to get their chances too, and they had those opportunities, and just good luck and great skill, the Bulldogs were able to stop that goal from going in. But now let's keep it on offense. Let's keep playing that great defense. And Steamboat, you can see now, they've turned it up a little bit themselves as far as the offensive end, and they're pushing it. They were happy just to be in cruise control with the 1-goal lead. Now that it's been tied back up 2-2, and you're approaching what would be relatively about the end of the third quarter in relative terms, this is a battle to the finish. Let's see now who puts the most pressure on here in the final, say, 20 minutes of this game.
And Bulldogs right now and Sailors both being very, very physical.
Yeah, players giving it every single thing they have out there on this field. Nobody looks tired at this point. Oh, here they go, right at the net. Get it out of there. Here we go. Nice job, defense, Bulldogs, and the header there. And the Walls.
Yep, Tristan Walls. And offsides on the Sailors. Going to give it right back to the Bulldogs.
Steamboat is so frustrated. You see a lot of players now, every time the whistle blows, their hands are going to their head. They're starting to complain a little bit. You just got to play. Nice kick, but Steamboat does a great job of stopping it.
Well, and not the team that they've played before. This isn't the team that they've played in the past. These Bulldogs are on the move, and they are focused, and they have it locked in, and they came to win today, and Steamboat has found that out as we're all knotted up at 2.
Here we go, down on this end now. This is our offense with a chance to work. Got to get there, though. It does, and now it's going to go to the side and not out of bounds yet. Bulldogs trying to get it. Steamboat trying to clear it now. Dangerous as he goes in front of his goal, but he does clear it. Steamboat with a good job getting it out of there into the field. Great job there for the Bulldogs, keeping that ball in play.
Victor Silva, we've seen him do that a couple times.
Fantastic play. And this is where you start to think about it. As a parent listening to this game, I'll tell you what, you think about all those times where you gave a ride to your young man who's now a senior or a junior, just a high schooler, and you took him out here to the Lottie Simpson Park. You took him out to one of these beautiful parks around Moffat County to just shoot on goal, to play soccer when they were young. And now the seniors, this is it. This is the last homecoming game. And you think about all those wonderful memories with this beautiful backdrop of a fall. Just look, I mean, you've got the leaves. It's fall here in Moffat County. Beautiful, and a chance now to win this homecoming game as a senior on senior night. Man, you just got your fingers crossed. You hope it finishes. Here's a shot, a chance. Throw it at the goal. Oh,
almost. Good effort, though. A lot of hustle there by Victor Silva.
Oh, catches us a little bit not ready, but we come up. 2 players knew that was coming. The goalie kicked it very quickly for Steamboat. Cleared it. Oh, you got to play that defense. Oh, are they going to make a call? Oh, and the late whistle as we kind of muscled the Steamboat player, but he's been throwing himself on the ground quite a bit this game. Finally gets the call.
Lots of talk. I can hear Coach Cox down there barking out signals. Beautiful kick there by Steamboat as they're able to center it. And 3 Steamboat players there, but 4 defensemen for the Bulldogs say, no way, not going to happen right now.
Right now, you just totally, even myself, your heart's a little bit quicker. It's racing a little bit because every second now you are closer to an enormous upset. A tie is a huge upset. A victory is a monster upset. In this game now, every second as it inches closer to the final minutes of this game, you know we have a chance now. We've made the statement. Now finish it. Put, cross the T's, dot the I's, put the periods at the end of your sentences, but finish this statement now.
And injured player for the Bulldogs. We got a timeout. We'll be right back. All right, Bulldogs, after that injury timeout, we'll throw it in. And Shane, right now it's anyone's game. One letdown, one opportunity can change it and swing it, and one goal might be the difference in this game, 2-2.
Just so exciting now at this point to be, again, at this point in the game. I can't overemphasize it. Now you have an opportunity to leave a legacy for the soccer team that's getting better every year, that the players are leaving something for the incoming seniors. This group of seniors, this could be their gift that they leave. This could be what they show. And here we go, a free kick for Steamboat. This obviously not as dangerous as the ones that the Bulldogs had, but here we go. Your call, Kip, my friend.
Yeah, definitely a dangerous spot, though. One of the closest free kicks that Steamboat's had. Moffat County will set up a wall there right in front. Here we go. And he'll try to chip it over. Great job defensively. What a wall right there. Those three Bulldogs sat there and just stood their ground. And because of them, it's going right back in the other direction.
And that was a fantastic kick by our goalie, too. As you said, the wind kind of changes it, but he got it all the way out here. Now Steamboat on the run again. And the Bulldogs do a good job knocking it out of bounds. Here we go, quickly up the court, up the field, whatever it is. It's a beautiful day here in Moffat County, and it's a soccer field. Let's see if the Bulldogs can own it, because this game is ticking ever so slightly towards the end, and we are tied up 2-2. I cannot say it enough. This is a fantastic homecoming game. Both these teams have played great, but the Bulldogs, I'm not even going to say they played over their head or they've come out and surprised. Now they're playing like they know how to play and at the level they are at now. Here we go. Scary times.
Steamboat's picked it up here in the last few minutes, and they've been pressuring that Bulldog defense. See if we can get our offense going again, Shane, and move that ball down to that south goal.
Yes, so nerve-wracking. You don't want any action now on the left side of your screen looking at your computer or your smartphone. You want it all on the right side of your screen, which would mean it's down here, and the Bulldogs are on offense. Great job there with the header, double header, and almost a triple header now. Here we go. Steamboat again moves it past half court, halfway down the field. Bulldogs just pestering that pestering little Bulldog. Tell you what, some of these seniors that at some point we'll see what here we go. Get there, goalie. Oh, scary. There's a chance, got to play that defense.
Clear it, good job. Whew. Yeah, and he almost got himself caught in no man's land. You saw Moore going out to attack, but then he made the wise decision, knew he was going to get caught, and hustled back, and it worked out well for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he retreated, and his defenseman bailed him out. Not so much earlier in the game. We had one, where they totally saved him, and he's played great this whole season in this game, just aggressive. But that time the defenseman helped him out. And as I was going to say, it's just so much action, you can't get anything in here. This is the tape, our Bulldog seniors. This is what you show our local college now that has a soccer team and is trying to improve every year. You show them the way you played against a powerful Steamboat team, and here he's on the breakaway.
Steamboat on the move, and a shot just wide.
I think that one surprised more. I think he thought it was a little more wide than it was. That was too close.
That was definitely within a couple feet, no doubt.
Now, catch your breath. He's going to take his time here before he does this kick. Yeah, anyway, so as I was saying to finish that thought, this is the tape you want to show the recruiters and the other schools where you want to play college soccer. Here we go, right to the Steamboat player. Trying to play the defense.
Another shot. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Woo. So close. Moore elevates, and that one just barely crosses Well, just barely goes over the crossbar.
Yeah, I'm so glad it didn't go through the cross.
Oh my goodness, it was close, and Moore had elevated.
Yeah, how about those hops? That's some Air Jordan 42-inch vertical right there, baby. Woo! And I think he went high enough that if it was gonna be, as you were saying, kept right inside the top of that crossbar, he was going to get it. That was a fantastic showing for a goalie defending the top part of the net. Top shelf, as they say.
So Steamboat has had about 3 opportunities here recently, and Moffat County needs to flip the coin here and get it back on the other end.
Yeah, they have really changed up offensively, but there is the call there as they took out our player trying to bring it up the field, and it actually hurt the Steamboat player. There's the kick, and he puts it down there where you want it to be, but a great job by Steamboat with the header.
And this is where you got to be careful. You don't want a quick breakaway by Steamboat. Stay back and play that tough defense.
Not sure what the call was there, but it's going to benefit Steamboat. I think they just slowed down and set it up. Yeah, so there is something, and it will help Steamboat out here as they're going to have a chance to set up their offense. And here we go. Every possession now is huge in this game. There's the steal. Can he get it to his guy? Oh, but there's great defense again. Loaded, trouble here. Oh, okay, and the whistle had been blowing. I was wondering what was going on there. Scared. Where our voice carries great because the way the wind is and where we're set up here in the crow's nest, a little harder to hear the whistles coming our direction. So here we go again. Bulldogs setting up the offense.
Now, Emmanuel Quezada, he could put it in from right there. He's got the leg with that wind, and he does. He hits it all the way to the middle, and 3 Bulldogs were around it, but none of them could get quite close enough to get a kick.
There's the steal. Centers it. Oh, but he has it stolen right at the last second. Now get your defense back. Play great, smart defense. Good job, Bulldogs. Get it up there. And now you're the broadcaster, and I know they always say, oh, you got to stay right in the middle. But no, I'm a fan now who is broadcasting the game. So obviously we're rooting our hearts out for this Bulldog team, and there's a whistle. Let's see what the call is here. Oh, I think they're going to call it in favor of Steamboat here.
And another big opportunity coming up for the Sailors.
Just you got to continue. You have to make these plays now. Set up your best defense. Nothing easy, nothing simple.
And he'll center it. And that ball, loose ball coming around. Moore dives out, and he's able to cover it up.
Huge defensive play. He continues. Moore, one of the candidates for player of the game. He's played fantastic. He kicks a long, high kick down past the halfway point of this field. There's the steal.
Tristan Walls with a shot. Gonna sail wide, but I like it. Way to be aggressive.
Keep it on this end. Here we go. Anything could happen now. Anything is possible. And how much fun is this here on a fall night, Thursday in Moffat County, homecoming week, senior night. It means so much. All the chips are on the table. There we go. Bulldogs steal that pass, keeping it on this side of the soccer field. Steamboat on the move now. Good job. Nice steal.
Guess who? Victor Silva has that tackle down. He does a great job with that.
And Victor's one of those young men I spoke of. You saw him every time I'd go to take the kids fishing at Lottie Simpson. He'd be out there. Every time I'd go Woodbury Park when I was younger, he would be out there. He'd be with friends. He'd be by himself. He'd be out there as the sun was setting, taking shots on goal, practicing dribbling the ball up and down the field. And now tonight, the opportunity to show what that has got him. And there's the pass right in the middle. It's in front of the goal. Oh, what a great save. Get it out of there.
Loose ball. Get it. There we go. Way to clear it, but Steamboat still being the aggressor right now. Another shot. That one goes wide.
Woo. This is soccer at its finest, folks. How exciting. Bulldog soccer on demand on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM, through your Facebook, YouTube. It's all out there, and right now you're watching it here, and this is one for the ages.
All right, injury timeout. We'll be right back with more second half action. Bulldog soccer on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. So injured player is Juan Loya. Bulldogs need him on the field. We hope he's okay. Looks like maybe just cramped up, getting worked on by the trainer over there. Hopefully we will see him return. He's had a great game, 2 goals already.
Yeah, take a deep breath and prepare yourself for, I'd say, about the final 10 minutes of this game. It is a doozy. There we go. Get it and go. Get it past the halfway point. Take the pressure off of our goalie now. Get a chance at a shot on goal. So just tons and tons of hustle, both teams, but our Bulldogs down there every second of this game, trying to keep this game at a 2-2 tie, trying to take the lead. Steamboat trying to set it up now, coming down this far sideline. Good Bulldog defense. Oh, and the steal by the Bulldogs. Great job. He gets it up to his player at the halfway point. And it's going to be Steamboat's ball as they're going to overhand throw it inbounds.
Bulldogs will take it over near midfield, and
Solon knocked it down, and yeah, they got to call that one.
Yeah, you saw the shoulder fly on that one, so Bulldogs will get a free kick near midfield.
Yeah, nice call. And that one you can't call a flop because he had his back to the guy, and he got caught right in his shoulder, and he went down, and it was not a pretend fall down. He was knocked down. Here's the kick. Gets it on this end of the field now, but right into the chest of a Steamboat player. So important now, every second, every dribble down the court. Nice footwork by the Steamboat player there as he goes left, right, left. Keep him away from the goal now.
Steamboat able to center it. Knocked out of there. And another shot that won't go. Moore will bring it back out.
And so now we're testing our knowledge now. If it's a tie, I believe they'll go a certain amount of time that's still on that clock from stoppages. At that point, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how it goes.
I'm not sure because it's different between high school soccer. A lot of times is different, just like any high school sport is different than the actual professional sport. A lot of times the rules differ, especially in overtime situations. So if that does happen, we will definitely be here and we will do our best to explain it and see what is going to take place at that point in time.
Yeah, all honesty here. And here comes Steamboat again. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Great job, and he gets it to his guy. And he kicked it away from his own goalie. Hopefully he didn't hurt him. Oh, and our goalie now is injured. And you see the Steamboat player smashing his fist into the ground. He's upset. And your goalie, such a huge, important part of this team. Oh, let's see what happens here.
So another injury timeout, and we'll be right back on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Okay, our goalie Kip has stayed in the game.
He's tough. Bicycle kick attempt by Steamboat, no good. And good to see Juan Loya back in the game. Big shot by Steamboat. That ball had some speed on it, but it was directly at Moore.
And he's showing how tough he is as he's limping, but he says, there's no way you're taking me out of this game. And what a great kick. Look at that. He clears everybody with the kick. And now Steamboat again. Bulldogs trying to get some offense going. This might be the chance here. The goalie's going to come all the way out. Boy, that's the one if he mistimes that. But he doesn't, and he rolls it bowling style to his forward. And now who's got more energy? Steamboat's going to try to dribble the ball around our defender here. Great job, all our Bulldogs there. They knocked it out of bounds. Steamboat's going to set themselves up. Our goalie, with that limp, staying in the game here. As you said, our injured player was able to return. There's the header. The ball's up there.
To the middle.
Get it out of there.
Get it out of there. You got to clear it, Moffat County. Good job.
Great job defensively. Cannot say enough what a fantastic game this is here for senior night and for homecoming and for any game, any night of the week here for Moffat County. Two incredibly good teams competing at the highest level. And they are tied 2-2. And you don't have any idea as far as the clock because there isn't one on this field, so you just know in your mind this is inching towards the end of regulation. And see what happens from there. Uh-oh, here's a chance for Steamboat. Trying to clear it, and he does a great job. No call, thank goodness.
Good job by the Moffat County defense. And I'll tell you what, Steamboat would love to have that one back. Sometimes you dribble it one too many times, and that looks like what would have happened there. One too many dribbles, that allowed the defender to get in there and break it up.
Yeah, and let's be honest, we both immediately clinched waiting for that whistle, hoping it wouldn't be called because it was so close there. You were thinking, oh no, they're going to call him for going down, but they didn't. And now the corner kick for Steamboat. You got to set up your best defense here. Finish. And he's going to throw it in instead of kicking it. Here's the throw. Nice job.
Nice job. I believe that was Nielsen in there with the header clearing it.
Well, Nielsen says that one was for you, Mom. That fantastic story that we said earlier. Mom, the team mom, the soccer mom, able to be here for this one game before she has to return back to her hospital. We wish the best for her, and you can see how this team came out and played for you, Mrs. Nielsen. So go get them, and God bless you. Let's finish this game. There we go. Steamboat passes it back. Moffat County trying to keep it away from their goal.
Oh, a little bit of a breakaway for Steamboat. Nice sliding tackle by Quezada.
And you see at this point, Steamboat is so frustrated. Every time they get any kind of a shot down there, they instantly look at the ref and throw their hands up. You just got to play. The calls will come. But human nature says these refs aren't looking to give you a call if you constantly show them up. And here we go again. Steamboat trying to set up their offense with the heel kick right there. Bulldogs do a great job stopping that pass to the open Sailor. Oh, it's so exciting. He's so close to the end of regulation. 2-2. Keep the pressure on. There's the header, putting it down the field.
Almost an open shot there by Steamboat. Oh, and gobbled up by Moore once again. Moffat and Moore visibly not doing well. You can see that his knee is bugging him, or his shin, or his ankle.
Yeah, he's
Either
going
way,
in bursts.
He is not 100% right now, but I can tell you one thing, he's given 100%.
At this point, a la Michael Jordan in the 1992 NBA Finals, where he had a 102-degree temperature and played with the flu and clinched the championship. You got to play sometimes when you're hurt and not feeling good, because you're playing for your teammates, for your town, for your family, and that's what he's doing right now. Here we go. Here's the chance to go upfield with it. We have spent an eternity on this end of the field. Somebody touched it with their hands for Steamboat is what I heard yelled. Let's see if they have good eyes, so to speak,
Yeah,
down
the
there.
first 10 minutes, Shane, Moffat County was on the move. We were driving it. We had it on the Steamboat side of the field. And then the next 10 minutes has been nothing but Steamboat on this side as the tide had turned a little bit. So Moffat County, let's get it down. Let's get some more shots. Let's turn up the notch right now. Here we go.
Yep, got to get some pressure down on the other end now. Steamboat, though, using a ton of energy to work all this offense and not even getting a point out of it. And now let's see, the officials are resetting the ball. And here we go again. This is where your defense is king. And man, oh man, have we played some great defense today. Our goalie with the limp, but he's out there playing his heart out. Let's see what happens here, what comes about from this.
He'll take a shot all the way at the goal, and Moore, great job.
Oof.
Those are not easy to hold on to. Moore gets up limping, but makes another great stop, giving it everything he's got.
Yeah, you think he might want to let his teammate kick it for him now, but he says, no, man, I got this. Here we go, and he's going to go back to his position. Get set quick, because it's coming right back down. Good job, Bulldogs. Oh, boy. And there they go. They have a guy in front of us.
Guy. There's the shot. Bounces off.
Whoa,
Woo, and Moore
showing
able to
heart.
get it with the second grab. That's what we saw happen earlier against Steamboat. There was a shot. It was deflected. Moffat County followed and drove it in.
Yeah, and he's showing incredible heart there as he comes up. Yeah, he's going to let his teammate kick it. And was able to crawl up and get it. But now so much pressure on our defense, on our goalie. Just got to keep hanging in there as they kick it out of bounds. And they know. They're all playing hard for their goalie, for their team, for their friends and family here. 2-2, what a game. As we inch closer and closer to the end of regulation.
Steamboat will center it once again. Header in, and Moore, I don't know how many saves he's had, Shane, in this second half, but It's a bunch of them.
Yeah, he definitely moves up to the player of the game now at this point. He has been a machine back there defensively.
And Bulldogs are going to give it to Quezada, I believe, and he's going to kick it out of there. I'm not sure what they're changing up. Maybe not.
I don't know what they're calling here, but it was a very late call. And you just hope that a call at this stage in the game doesn't affect the final outcome of this game, because the goalie had the ball in his hands and was walking up to kick it.
I think they're calling a handball on Moffat County, and it's going to be a free kick from Steamboat.
Oh,
and they
no.
are in dangerous territory right there.
It was so late, though. I mean, we don't know enough to be critical, but our goalie had the ball.
Yeah, got to be that. The only thing I can see, and I heard one of the coaches yell out handball, so that's what I'm thinking. And I didn't see it, Shane, but that's what they saw. But Steamboat has a huge opportunity right now.
Oh,
Take it in. Oh, off the crossbar, kicked out
Great
there.
job,
Oh,
what a
my
play.
goodness. And another shot sails over.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
So they're able to make it not matter, and that's what you had your fingers crossed, you hope for.
Yeah,
that call.
hit the left vertical post, bounced off, and then one of the Bulldogs got in there quickly and was able to clear it. Another shot by Steamboat goes sailing over, and Moffat County survives somehow on 2 shots within just a few meters.
Wow. And I kind of wonder, and now it's in the past, and our goalie looks as though he is not going to be able to continue, and what a fantastic performance he's had. It almost looked like the call might have been there. He decided he wasn't going to kick it, and he tossed it over to our other player, and he was going to kick it, but he caught it first. It might have called the hands there, but it doesn't matter. We were able to do what we had to make sure this game continued at a 2-2 tie. And now we're going to have a different goalie.
I believe
here we go.
Goalie is Luis Tarango. I might be wrong. There's no numbers on him. We're way up here in the crow's nest, but that's who I believe it is.
He's wearing the green now, so he's covered. You can't see the number through the goalie green. And what an outstanding game by our goalie. You just hope and pray that he's okay.
And referees call another timeout. And that might be the game.
Hey, and like we said,
we'll see. We're going to keep it right here.
Wait a second, but if it's a tie, my friend,
2-2
that's a victory for the Bulldogs.
That's huge.
Unbelievable. Huge. Now, will they come back out? Will they?
All right, we're going to take a timeout right here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com. We'll be right back. All right, Shane, looks like they're going to be back out after that break, and we are in overtime. So give us the setup. What does overtime look like for high school soccer?
Okay, so for high school soccer rules in general, what they do now is they took that 5 minutes that just happened that you wouldn't have seen. We were taking our break here, getting ready for this overtime. They will have 2 10-minute periods, okay? The first one, though, and that's if they were to tie. Whoever scores first doesn't automatically win. It's not sudden victory or sudden death, but it's a 10-minute period right now. If they're still tied, they would play another 10-minute period. So we are set for 10 more minutes of high school soccer here for our homecoming game. 10 more minutes of senior night, Bulldog soccer. New goalie in. Wow, that one was close.
Off the crossbar.
Wow, talk about being thrust right into duty. We lost our magnificent goalkeeper. Our young man steps in here and does everything he can to knock that one out. And so here we go, 10 minutes. If you score a goal, it says you're not over. It's just 10 minutes. Whoever's ahead after that 10 minutes is going to win. If they're still tied, they'll play 10 more minutes. So we're in for bonus soccer time here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com.
Shane, and this is a team that comes in at 7-2 on the year. Steamboat Springs 7-2, ranked high in the state. I mean, just a few weeks ago, they beat Palisade, a big school, 9-1. They go down and they play Rifle. They beat Rifle 6-0. I mean, this is the kind of team that Steamboat is, and Moffat County right now playing at their level, and they have been in it from the beginning. Yeah,
now you understand the frustration on these Steamboat players. They're not used to not scoring a lot, okay? They're used to the 6, the 8, and all of a sudden we got a team here that they think they're just going to walk in and smoke, and they can't get any more than 2 at the end of regulation. Our Bulldogs hanging tough, but now with a backup goalie in, we've got to get some offense. We've got to find a way. Great defense for your Bulldogs there, trying to keep it away from the offense, pushes him out of the way. Still down here on this end. So now we want this play. Oh, it's up in front of the goal, but it doesn't happen. Steamboat now is going to come get it. They're going to throw it in. Tons and tons of pressure on our defense. We've continued to play great defense, but at some point we've got to get down there and get some offensive opportunities. Throws it right in front of the goal. Great header by your Bulldogs. Gets it to the corner. Your goalie is able to stop it from going in. He skies upward, knocks it over the top of the goal, and now it's going to be our chance to take our offense down the field.
Hey, and check this out, Shane. So I'm looking up results. So Moffat County has scored 2 goals against this Steamboat team. Only one other team has done that all year, and that's Battle Mountain. And Battle Mountain is a perfect 7-0 on the season in league. So, I mean, what an effort by Moffat County so far today, scoring more goals on Steamboat than anyone else has this season.
As you said, all about making a statement and showing the guts and intestinal fortitude that this Bulldog team has. And all the pressure now, they just keep coming down, keep shooting at our goal. There's a one high in the air, a header. Bulldogs need to get it out of there. Great defense again. And again, Steamboat is frustrated and kept from shooting at the goal. Who knew? Who knew we'd come here and see one for the ages? An epic battle that always happens, the biggest rivalry around this area. It's Steamboat versus Moffat County to see who rules the valley.
Big corner kick coming up for the Sailors. Puts it right in front of the goal. Header goes wide and over the top.
That was an optical illusion.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it was.
All right, Moffat County, let's get on a roll here. Here we go.
And you could see there, that was about as perfect of a corner kick as you could do. Steamboat placed it right in front of the net, and we were able to knock it behind, playing great defense here. Now we're going to let our forward come up, and he's going to clear this ball, hopefully past the halfway point. Oh, not a great kick there. Goalie's going to do it again, though, so no harm, no harm.
Come all the way out and punt it out of there. There's a nice punt.
Heck yeah.
Takes a great bounce. Moffat County bounce.
And you know, Tristan Walls has been all over this field all day long. And here comes Steamboat with a chance. Got to get there defensively. They throw in front of the net. Great job by the Bulldogs. He almost touched that before it was off the field there. That's a close one there for Steamboat.
Yep, good effort that time by the Bulldogs. And I believe that was that Nielsen down there, I believe?
I believe so.
Yep.
Here we go. There's the shot at the goal.
Number 19, Wyatt down there.
Woo, headshots. Wyatt with a great game, too. And again, just non-stop action as we're bringing you bonus coverage.
Difficult to see the numbers sometimes from all the way up here in the crow's nest, but definitely we got a great view on the camera, so definitely you're going to love watching it.
Woo.
See if the Bulldogs can pull it off here in overtime.
Just continue to frustrate.
Yeah, who would have thought, Shane? I mean, if people were putting down money, they would have said, oh, Steamboat's going to blow them out, Steamboat's this. But, man, I'm telling you what, our boys came to play, and they have given everything they have. And hopefully they can pull it off here, like we said, in this first OT.
Yeah, just continue to play fantastic defense. And I started to say earlier, Tristan Walls has been nonstop. He's constantly trying to cherry pick.
Oh, and they'll center it.
There. Oh, woo.
Loose ball. There's the kick. Oh, and they're going to find it in the back of the net. And Steamboat Springs takes the lead.
Let's see, and hopefully what I read as far as natural rules is right. It's not sudden death, not sudden victory.
And it looks like it might be.
Yeah, the way they are reacting.
Yep, so National Federation rules talk about it continuing through the 10 minutes, but it doesn't look like that's the way it is in Colorado. So,
yeah.
Nonetheless, what an effort by our boys. And I know they're not feeling that right now. I know their hearts are crushed, but, man, no way. No way, man. I'm telling you what, you guys played your hearts out. You showed great effort. You played smart. You played with hustle, and you played with determination, and we are definitely proud of you. What a game. What a game. Proud of our Moffat County boys soccer team.
Hey, I cannot express enough to you what a victory this is for the Bulldogs. And yes, you heard me right. This is a victory for Bulldogs soccer. And the rules being different in Colorado, I'm sure glad we addressed that and said that might be the case. So, you know, sudden victory. Steamboat puts the pressure on us constantly. We lose our goalie, who was the player of the game. So much pressure being put on our new goalie there at the end. Just couldn't quite stop that one. But Bulldogs, you came out and played your hearts out, and you played an amazing game for senior night, for homecoming night, for soccer mom comes home for one game night. So we are so proud of you. And this goes down as a win in my book. And watch this one. Show this to the recruiters. What a fantastic game. This is what soccer at the highest level of high school is all about. A 3-2 loss for your Bulldogs, but what a win too.
You've been watching Bulldog Soccer right here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Today's game was brought to you by these Moffat County Proud businesses: Craig Family Dental, Severson Supply and Rental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, D&P Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, your Kubota dealer, Epp and Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. Thanks for being with us right here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.